And you should have known, guys, this guy was going to hit me with some questions. You should have known, now that he's back, he's going to hit the kid with some questions. And Gabi is back. And I love you, bro. Okay. Alright. And he asked me 6 questions, all wrestling. If there's anybody that's going to ask me wrestling questions, I always look forward to one of the fellow other guys that ask me questions, Gabi. Wait, Gabi asked me, do you see Bryan Danielson ever coming back to WWE, or do you see him returning to ROH where he will be used better? I do see maybe him coming back. I do see him going back to ROH. But I also see him coming back to WWE because, man, WWE, when an organization like PETA starts saying, writing, bring him back, fans writing to bring him back, you know what he did. He got the necktie. I never knew that was in effect. Come on. But I can see they want to bring him back. They do. They want to bring him back. But they want to let what happened, the vision of what happened, showing him choke out Justin Roberts with the tie. There are a lot of past former WWE wrestlers that said it. Booker T said, I didn't know that. I never knew the necktie was in effect. Stuff like that. But I do see him going to. I see both. I see it both. I see a little bit of both. Okay. But yeah, if he went to ROH, he would definitely be used better. But I do see him coming back to WWE in due time. And bringing him back as Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. Not Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. What is the worst for you on Monday Night Raw flaw? If there was a typo or you meant to say that, that's funny. Just the stupidest guest hosts. The guest host stuff is getting old, especially when some of these hosts are just on there to plug their own crap. What? No. Sorry, that's Hurricane Chris coming out. Get out. When they're on to plug their own stuff. If they're just to plug, like how Rob Zombie came on there and plugged what's going to happen at Money in the Bank, and then he talked about why he took away his song from Edge, it's cool. But when you got Florence Henderson, Dr. Florence Henderson on there, Mrs. Brady, what? You know what that is, Gabi? It's crap! That's right. Yes. Man. You also say the Nexus is slowly buried. It's getting buried. The guest host bullshit, William Regal being squashed, or mysterious GM crap. Like I said, the guest host is getting old. Yes, Nexus. You know why? Because they can't do, in my opinion, they can't do what they can do. They're not doing what they should be doing in terms of making more of an impact by, just things that I'm speechless on it. But yeah, William Regal, yes, is being squashed for such a great, talented wrestler that he is. He's being squashed. He's being buried with, God damn it, Santino Marella. Damn it. And Hurricane Chris is coming out again. And you know what? I don't want to fight him too much because I think he should be out for Santino. Santino Marella is a piece of shit, okay? For somebody that he is too much into the entertainment aspect and not into the wrestling. Cobra? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Cobra? And mashing him up with Vladimir Kozlov, who is slightly being squashed as well because they don't want to do another monster heel and things like that. It's bullshit. Okay, Hurricane Chris came out, people. So I let him out for a while, okay? So, you got a little taste of Hurricane Chris. For all my new listeners and viewers, that was Hurricane Chris. And he comes out from time to time when I get pissed off and don't like when things that I love get squashed or buried or just belittled in movies, comics, political views, you name it. I held him back with LeBron, so so be glad I didn't let him out with LeBron. All right, next question, Gabi, you asked me is who do you want to see win season 2 of NXT? Loki. Yes, Loki. If not him, Biff. No, excuse me. I call him Biff from Back to the Future because that's who he reminds me of. Mrs. Boy, I'm forgetting his name. It's on the top of my tongue, but I can't remember it. If not him, I would love to see Mr. Perfect's boy win it. And I don't like him being called McGillicuddy, but I think he's using his mother's maiden name, I think. But yeah. But those are pretty. Time for an NXT edition of You're Hired, You're Fired. Let's say, Nexus. Excuse me. Let's say you have eyes on the Nexus, and you decide to hire them for a short-term deal at OSW. Okay, he considers that my wrestling organization. But which one would you keep for a longer term, and which ones would you send packing? Alright, first and foremost, Otunga, leaving. He would be gone. Daryl, the one off, I can't believe I'm forgetting these guys' name. The guy Orton, Cena beat up, gone. Unless Gabriel comes up with some other, because I think now the 450 for him is getting old, and a lot of people have been saying, man, it's getting old because that's all he can do. I don't think I'd keep any of them around for a long term. Wade Barrett, maybe, because he's good on the mic. If you're good on the mic, you're great, but I think a lot of them wouldn't be kept around for a long term. Wade Barrett, maybe. Skip Sheffield, maybe, because I would want a monster heel, and I could make him into a monster heel if I would take one of my best managers and make him into a monster heel. But most of them would be gone. Okay, a lot of people say that the mysterious GM could be Jim Ross. Who would you like it to be? Alright, Jim Ross being the, alright, first and foremost, I think it's stupid and slightly okay for the mystery GM to be using quotes from various wrestlers. Last week it was Austin. Then a lot of my friends came, Austin's the GM. Austin. Are you kidding? You think Austin would hide from a bunch of punks like this? Give me a break. Okay? And then this week, just when you think they have all the answers, I change the questions. Whatever. We've heard that before from the Hot Rod. You think Hot Rod would hide from him? I'm sorry, but I'm going with yes. I still think it's I'm sorry, but I still think Michael Cole. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I know I'm getting heat for that, but it's getting old too. That. Excuse me. Yeah. Get up there with your dumb ass and go read a text from some gutless GM that ain't got the balls to come on TV and oops, Hurricane Chris coming out again. I don't want to think it's JR. I don't, because I think JR. No, I don't. I don't think it's JR. It's somebody you least expect, in my opinion. And then when he finally has the guts to come out and excuse me. Stay back. I got this, okay? I got this. Basically what Chris said.